a disk floating through space with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE, welcome back to the channel that just murdered stupidity live. Wow, Travis is fucking dumb, hey. What do you reckon, team? How dumb is he?
Dumb as fuck.
Absolutely dumb as fuck.
Like I just said, yeah, dumb as fuck. If you could quantify how dumb fuck was, that's how dumb he is.
Yeah, when you look at dumb fuck in the dictionary, there is a picture of his moustache. Oh, damn, I missed a joke at the end saying mustache and... Well, never mind. Guys, yeah, thank you for joining me. And thank you, team. I know you don't have much time, but what did you think of that debate?
It was a slaughter. I mean, I don't understand his reasoning sometimes. And I guess that's on me to, my own fault for trying to understand
yeah, right.
how he comes to his conclusions. Like... He didn't understand what you meant by, that it was an incomplete data set when you were like, yeah, it's a picture. Okay, it's a picture. Like, you asked him what the refractive index was, and he was like, 25. I was like, what?
Yeah, I wanted him to tell me when he got that.
What does that mean?
25 watts, and he said, whatever you measure refractive index in.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get dumber.
So I was just like, yeah, he's an idiot, man. Ding. Yeah.
Ding, indeed.
I don't have my dinger on me. Well, I do have my dinger on me, but not the one that dings.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that.
The one that dongs.
Yeah, the one that dings and the one that dongs. So, did I get anything wrong? Because I know I sometimes do. And honestly, guys, before I started that debate, I said every time I hear the word Aether Band, I'm going to do a shot of tequila. I have to count my little bits of lemon, but I think there's 11 there, so I did 11 shots of tequila, so I'm half cut right now.
I was interacting with the people in the chat too much to really catch all the shit that well, the things you were saying, because there was no, I didn't think anything you said was wrong. I was mostly listening to him flub shit up.
Flub shit up, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was. I mean, yeah, it was a pretty. It's pretty standard, standard arguments to go back against the flat Earth.
His entire argument is, I don't need to provide evidence. And then when I said why, he said, "Can you show me a citation that says I need to give you evidence?" I mean, yeah, all the fucking science.
Well, oh yeah, that was something I guess if I were you, I would have worded a little different. When he asked about that, like, I don't, the burden of proof is not on me because I've got the scientific consensus. Well, really, the truth is the burden of proof is on the person making the claim, which you did say, but you started out by saying it's not on me because I have the scientific consensus behind me, but it really is on you. So if you have these people that are, saying that, they're just sitting around talking and saying, oh, yeah, the Earth is probably flat. It looks flat to me. And you walk in there and go, no, it's not flat because science says so.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really a good argument. If you're going to interrupt that conversation to just tell them that the Earth is not flat, then just saying that while it is correct that science does say, it's kind of still on you to come in there and go, okay, guys, look, here's why the Earth is not flat. Here's the science to back it up. Here's the scientific proof. It's not on you to prove it, but if you're going to make the claim, I do feel like you need to be able to provide the evidence, which I don't think that you meant it in a different way than that. I just think it kind of came out that way when you said it because of the way he was wording.
Yeah, the thing is, he was asking me to
stupidity.
He was asking me to give a citation that science is science, basically, and it's like,
right.
I mean, I can't give you a citation for all of science. It just, if you studied anything about science, you'd understand that this is just the way that science works and the standard of evidence that we expect to be able to make a deduction about something.
Right. Like he was getting confused as to why the principles regarding the speed of light allow you to make predictions with the Sagnac effect. I'm like, he's like, I don't understand. Why does this?
I know you don't understand. It's really fucking obvious you don't understand.
Yeah, like we're beyond that. I mean, we figured that out in your intro. You know,
Yeah.
you're not going to understand shit tonight. But I just think that there was probably a few ways you could have worded that better. I get in that problem when I'm trying to,
Yeah.
do things live too. But because you see where I'm coming from, right? Like
Yeah,
if I
absolutely.
went in and said no,
it doesn't help
this
that
is,
I'm like 11 shots of tequila deep. So
no, but the fact that it's a flat Earth debate, he should know everything you're about to present, or he should at least understand it, because
Yeah.
it's all basic science regarding the global shape of the Earth and the geometric cosmology of our our universe. So all of that we can deduce a lot of things from those simple observations.
Yeah.
He knows that. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to accept it. That's why he wants to always say, well, let's bring our observations. If we're going to talk about the shape of the Earth, let's only talk about the shape of the Earth regarding observations over water at minimal levels. That's the only thing they want to talk about. That's the only thing, because that's the best evidence for them. Getting 10 feet off of the ground, and it's not flat anymore, guys. Once you get off about 10 feet off the ground, you can't come to that conclusion. Unless you're just being, willfully ignorant, or if you're just someone who doesn't, pay attention to the world around you. But if you pay attention to the world around you, it's impossible for you to fucking be intellectually honest and still come to the conclusion that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, and it's the same if they just took a college level physics course. There's no way they could come to the conclusion that the Earth is flat.
Without selective biases.
Yeah, it amazes me how much they have to twist the way that we look at reality to get what they want. And I mean, I went in there with, I don't have the burden of proof. That's the thing. I don't. I'm not making any claims. I'm just agreeing with the scientific consensus. And the scientific consensus is just that for a reason.
Right.
It's been through rigorous testing to confirm
in your debate tonight. Yeah, in your debate tonight, the burden of proof is not on you.
No.
You're 100% right about that. In this situation, when he's coming in and saying that the Earth is flat, he's going against the scientific consensus, so the burden of proof is on him. That's for sure. Now, and if you were to get into a debate with somebody, of course you could always take the position that the burden of proof was not on you, because you do have science to back up the assertions. But you still need to be able to provide the pieces of science that do back up your assertion.
Yeah.
Whereas, he couldn't provide anything. He wants to provide one or two observations that they're observations. I hate using any observation that involves long distance photography, because there's two things. You're not going to get someone who's taken proper measurements. Number one, just go ahead and exclude that, okay? Because that's not happening. And number two, you're not going to convince them that they've done a oopsie by trying to present evidence that's incomplete. They just won't accept it. They'll just say that you're wrong because you're requiring things that they aren't prepared to give.
Yeah. Let me just address someone in the chat quickly. Jesse N saying 264 miles is the record. Impossible at any level. Earth is flat. No, actually, we did the math for that live. That world record observation that's 264 miles. What you actually see is the top of a mountain in the distance, and when you actually plug the correct details into the curve calculator, you get what you should be able to see. So at 264
What's the name
miles,
of the person in the chat?
Jesse Ends. At 264 miles at ground level, there's no way you should be able to see that far. But when you're at the top of a mountain, look at the top of another mountain, no problems. Don't worry.
Yeah, so, Jesse, here's what I'd like you to answer, and I would really, really appreciate some intellectual honesty here. Did you happen to read the photographer's notes on the picture that you're talking about? And I'll wait for an answer.
No, they didn't. I just addressed a couple of people in the chat. Hey, Stuart Campbell, how you doing? He says, I'm on night shift. I'm going to become a flirfer if you don't shout me out. Well, there you go. Stuart Campbell, do not become a flirfer.
God, dog it. We could have just left him alone and let him become a flirfer.
We wouldn't do that to people. Someone says, how many sheets deep are you? I'm 11 tequilas in and I'm feeling pretty sloshed. GPS says, to be fair, the plain truth gets confused at how you can tell distance using time and light. Yeah, I did want to go into the maths of, speed equals time and distance and all that, but I don't think he would have even got that basic stuff. So, Bomber Rathan says, Professor David's vid, anyone seen it? Yep, he has smashed out another amazing Flat Earth video. He's just got a way of doing it, doesn't he?
I'm going to encourage him. I'm going to encourage him to be the next great Thunderfoot.
Yeah, totally. Right, so let's see what other people are saying. Peter Harton says, good job tonight. Thank you very much. I had fun. Alpha Al Dente says, hello everyone, I'm late. Where can I watch the debate? It was over on the channel Modern Day Debates. Just go and check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Tepu Tapula says, FTFE, Team's whistle face turned me into a flirfer.
That's what I was trying to do. Yes.
Nicola Daly says, I need to update the dumb fuck of the year graphic. It's outdated. Well, no, he was the dumb fuck of the year for 2019, so that is still relevant. But yeah, Miles Davis is in the chat. How you doing, man? I just want to say thank you to Miles Davis because your observation has made my job so much easier.
Okay, so wait, Jesse Ends says that, let's see, hold on. I seen it live. It's flat, you guys. Okay, he must be talking about a different observation because that's not the world record. If you're telling me it was done on video, then you're not talking about the world record observation.
No.
The world record observation was Pic de Fenestris, I believe is how you say it. I could be saying, or Pic de Gaspar, maybe. One of those two peaks. And if you read the photographer's notes, and I encourage that you do, okay? If you read the photographer's notes, he says that the refractive index on that day was optimal so that they could get the mountain in the background, that they weren't even attempting to photograph that mountain because any other day, any other refractive index under normal conditions, you can't see the mountain. No matter how clear it is, you can't see the mountain. So, again, was it Jesse Ends? Did you say that? Jesse Ends? Jesse Ends, do you have an explanation as to why the actual world record photograph taken had to be accompanied with an explanation as to why it is not normally able to be seen even on a clear day? And we'll wait for your dumbass answer.
I'm going to guess no.
But he read it. He watched it live, he said.
He watched it live.
He's a fucking liar. I bet he's a liar.
He
I bet he
watched
fucking walks
the
around
world record
lying to
observation
everybody in his life.
live. I bet he didn't.
I'm going to start calling these flat earthers out. You're a fucking liar, Jesse. You're a fucking liar.
I think
100%.
We know
Thanks
that by now.
for showing up and being the butt of our jokes.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up and being the butt of our jokes. Everybody, feel free to make fun of the dumbass in the fucking chat.
He says, it was seen, I don't know what you want. Hitchens Razor says, something claimed without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. Your claim is dismissed. Major Tom for £5 says, big shout out time for me. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Major Tom. I do appreciate it. Obviously, super chats are what allows me to keep doing what I'm doing and the support from my patrons and channel members. In fact, I know you've got a run-off team, so I don't want to keep you. Have you got anything else that you'd like to say?
I'm going to hang out for maybe about 10 more minutes.
All right, cool, awesome.
I got to leave here by 8:30, so or 8:30 my time. So,
Bombay says for $5 I can't decide who's more sleazy, red pill philosophy or the plain truth. Both of them are pretty dumb. Brainy, why don't I just give you a link to come in as well? Let me just get that done. And then.
Oh, that's why he tagged you and said hello, huh?
Yeah.
He wanted a link.
Can smell that Canadian maple syrup and desperation.
Yeah, I know, me too. But hey, we need some Canadian tears in here, so we might as well bring him in. He's pretty well known for crying.
I'd like to see him have a conversation with Sonny.
Camera.
Two Canadians going at it.
Oh God, it'd be the most polite conversation in the world. Hey, you doing good over there? Okay, hey,
Hey.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
going ice fishing next week. I'm meeting up with Punchy. We're going ice fishing next week.
You sound more Indian than Canadian.
Oh, fuck off.
Just while we're waiting
Don't be
for
racist.
Brainy to come in, one of my supporters and someone who's been helping me out a lot, Stephen Cook, has helped me out with a new animation for my patrons. So this is for all. It's going to be in my next video, but I just want to give you guys a preview of what that looks like. So here we go.
You know,
I want to say a
go ahead.
massive
Sorry.
thank you to all my patrons and channel members. You guys are what makes these videos and live streams possible. Without your support and generosity, I couldn't continue to do what I love to do. Starting this week, there will be a regular fortnightly members and patrons only hangout. So make sure you're part of my Discord and we can bring you into the stream. Patrons and members also get to vote on the topic of my series, Stupid Humans. Next episode will be featuring Planar Walking is about anti-vaxxers. Me and the entire world thank you for your support in the fight against stupidity. But yeah, that'll be going in my next video, and as it says, starting the week after that video comes out, I'm going to start doing fortnightly members and patrons only hangouts, where we can have some fun. We'll probably do those maybe on the Science for Satire channel, maybe some on mine. We'll see how it goes. But make sure you guys are joined in the Discord so that you can actually get involved in that.
you know you're dealing with a loser, right? A real loser at life. Just somebody that fucking sucks at everything they ever fucking put any effort into. Jesse Ends. You guys help Flat Earth more than you help bowlers. You do know that, right?
No,
Oh
the
my
hundreds
God.
of people that email me
Oh
saying
my
that we
God.
are the reason that they are no longer flat earthers thoroughly disagree with you.
Hold on. I'm gonna put a logo up just to help promote some Flat Earth shit. Hold on, give me 1 second. I got something special just for you.
Tell me
Jesse.
when you got it up, I'll put you up. TJ Snake for $5. Drank the whole time, but you did great. He didn't answer my question, though. What a prick. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually pretty sloshed. Yeah, here's all the bits of lemon from my tequila shots. Fuck it, let's do another one right now, shall we? Alright, you're on the screen.
It's because it's all. I gotta get. There you go. Here's me helping out the Flat Earth guys. I'm doing it for you, Jesse. This one's for you, bud. I help them out so much because I pee all over them.
Just Jesse N says, just keep it up. The math is simple. Well, please tell me the math, because no flat earthers have ever understood math. But yeah, if you're doing tequila, guys, there's only one way to do it. You got put some salt on your hand, pour a decent shot.
There you go, Jesse. I know it's a poor. God, I need to put a. Hold on, I'm getting a better image because I need that to be in high def. Let's see if this one's a little bit more high def.
There you go. That's shot number 12 of
way
tequila.
more high def. Way more high
There
def.
we go,
There you
that's
go,
better.
Jesse. Just in case your perspective didn't allow you to see it. If you'll notice, I'm pissing. What's that? Somewhere in the fucking Pacific Ocean, all over Japan. Where do you live, Jesse? If you can tell me where you live, Jesse, I'll try to make my next avatar. I'll try to put him on, peeing on your house. Is that okay?
Jesse N says,
Don't piss on me and tell me
it's
right.
available. You can find it in any university library. You can't find anything in any university library that backs up the flat Earth, like at all, ever. It just doesn't happen. Just waiting for Brainy to come. He'll be here in a sec. Scott Smith says, no, just straight shots. That's how to do it. Nah, man, you got to have the salt and lemon. Do it properly. Craven Warwick says, only if you're a pansy, drink it straight, no chaser, like a man. No, nah. Tequila's got to be done with salt and lemon.
Yeah. No, when I'm trying to remember the exact drink order we used to do it in, but we used to do what's called a man shot, and it was Crown Royal Crown Royal chased with it was either Crown Royal chased with Jameson or Jameson chased with Crown
Brainy.
Royal. That's a real chaser.
Hello.
That is a fucking That's a real chaser right there, a real man's chaser right there. Chris O says it appears that I'm dehydrated. I guess he's talking about my yellow brown pee. Yes, dehydrated. Yeah, I lost about 3,000 subscribers because of that picture, Brainy. Because I showed that picture on stream live today, and I had a mass.
Bring that with no
Oh, there it
context
is.
whatsoever.
Jesus. Yeah, but you're supposed to cover up the bottom. I put a bikini on there
green screen 'em
afterwards.
out.
That's why it's low. That's why it's low like that.
It looks so good.
Gross. That's gross, Brainy. That's gross, Brainy.
I'm looking forward to seeing the video that's in. Concord327 for $5. PT keeps talking about observations on Cheapskate Bay. I'm inspired to make some for myself because I live in the area and I know I've seen curvature. Do it, because I love showing these idiots up. Brainy, welcome to the stream. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing okay. Yourself?
Aye, not bad. Did you enjoy that dumpster fire?
I saw most of it. I was definitely upstairs with the kids, but I had my Bluetooth in my ear. I liked, yeah, I mean, it was just circular, right?
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
his conversation was not going anywhere.
No, flat earthers never do. That's the thing.
No, it's pretty typical.
God. Quit asking me
I
to
definitely
sprinkle them
enjoyed it.
titties. Quit asking me to sprinkle them titties. Says we use. Hold on, it just went away. It says we used to chase Bacardi 151 with Everclear. You
Oofed.
wuss team skeptic. Yeah, I'm trying to get drunk, not die.
Dead. Yeah.
And yeah, 151 with
That's funny.
Everclear, not good. Now, I will tell y'all a funny story though. And this is a story that goes back when my brother first moved out of my mom's house. Me and him, I came back from the military. He was just turning 18, getting out of high school. I said, hey, you know what? We should move in together. We should go get us a house and do this and do that. And we did. And our very first night away from, living at mom's house for him, I'd already gone to the military and come home. But his very first night, he decides to light 151 on fire and then take a shot. Like, because he's seen it
why
in
not, huh?
movies. He's fucking... Yeah, he's the fucking expert on goddamn lighting shots and drinking them, right? So, yeah, he ended up burning his whole face that night with Bacardi 151. And, yeah, I don't encourage anybody to drink that unless you're trying to burn your face on accident without even realizing it.
Yeah,
Can you start a car with that shit?
probably.
Like, straight ethanol, isn't it almost?
Everclear is more like that, but I don't know if you can start a car with Everclear. You probably could with its high alcohol content.
Bombay for
I'm
$5
sure it's
Australian dollars
combustible.
says, my group has the hairy buffalo shot, half tequila, half vodka, and several drops of Tabasco sauce. Oofed. That'll do it.
Ooh.
Have you ever?
Yeah, that...
I'm thinking of getting those hot nuts, get that hot nut challenge. Just do a whole stream where I eat a nut I'll have a timer go off. Every so many minutes I'll count how many nuts are in there and I'll space it out. So that I have to finish the whole fucking
you
bag
a-
in the 2-hour stream.
Are you a spice enthusiast?
I'm not. That's the thing. So it's going to be, I'll be like dabbing
Let's
my
do it,
forehead. Woo!
Bro, look, I love spicy foods. I would love to sit down in a live chat with you and just eat spicy nuts on camera, and get the spiciest shit we can, and just watch people watch you flip out while I just eat it like it's no big deal.
I
while
put
my
this on
nose runs
everything.
into
Yeah, but,
ears.
if we do that, then you've got to do a whistling competition against my wife on my channel, because I found out the
Yeah,
other day
fuck
she
y'all.
couldn't.
Nah,
Yeah, but
fuck
she can.
y'all.
Hold on. Hold on. I found out she can't whistle, so it's not like she's gonna beat you. I was making that whistling joke, and she's like, I can't whistle, right? And I'm like, really? She started blowing the air through her mouth. I fucking fell on the floor laughing. I had to pick myself up.
You know how
I was
fucking-
like, I
you know
didn't
how
know you
wrong
could
that
laugh.
is?
You
That's-
could whistle.
That's
Discrimination,
so
right?
wrong. That's like taking that's like taking two little people to the like the theme park and then saying, "Hey, look, both of you guys aren't tall enough, but who's the closest to not being tall enough?" Like, come on, now. You can't do that to me and your wife.
No, the trick is you hang something on a line and you make them jump for it. I'm just
Ruth,
You
kidding.
can't do that
It's
to
all
me and
good.
your wife.
I'm just kidding. It's all fun.
Rufus in
good
the
times.
chat says that globe fags are alcoholics. Number one, what's a globe fag? But literally the only time I drink is when I talk to flat earthers, which I admit is quite a lot of my life these days. But you guys are what makes me fucking need alcohol.
I'll admit that the only time I ever
Tepo-
actually had a one-on-one human conversation with a flat earther, I felt like drinking afterwards. Like, I won't lie, it was stressful.
A couple of these. Tepu Tipu says, Tepu Tolpu says, I did a ghost pepper challenge and afterwards my butthole looked like Team's whistle face. Yeah, except for my lips probably weren't as red as your butthole that night. And then
Yeah.
TJ Sharp
I
says,
think
Jameson chased by pickle juice. Try it, Team Skeptic. Actually, TJ, that is my shot, man. I don't shoot anything else. If I'm going to have a chaser, my chaser is only going to be pickle juice. I refuse to drink any alcohol with Coke or Dr. Pepper if I'm out at, if I'm taking shots. If I'm doing mixed drinks, yes. But if I'm taking shots and I need a chaser, I refuse to chase it with anything but other alcohol or pickle juice. Guess
Yeah.
I'm a globe fag. According to Rufus. An alcoholic globe fag.
You ever tried this? I put this on everything. Like, it makes it so much nicer.
I put this shit on everything. Have you ever seen that ad? That's an ad over here, not there, probably. Frank's hot sauce? I put that shit on everything.
Oh no, this makes Frank's hot sauce look like juice. This is real spicy and real nice. It's a real nice.
See, I'm
flavor
not
as
into
well.
spice. Honestly, I do that 50 nut thing, and that would probably be more than enough. By the end of it, I'll be like going, woo! And I'll be wiping the spice off my lips. Like,
Oh my god.
The pickle juice tube. Oh yeah, that exists too,
Oh, gross.
Jeremy McNeil. The pickle juice tube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those at
man.
the hot dog stands in the 70s. They don't have them anymore because of a conspiracy.
So, Brainy, when's your next debate? You need to debate someone.
that's true. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I could probably get Vlad anytime I want, but that's boring. So, I've been, obviously,
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I saw I was searching flat Earth videos, and I spotted that guy talking about who you're debating, I believe, on Monday, possibly.
Yeah.
And I never thought, like, I made a comment. He was like, "Oh, thanks very much to those trap video things." They were like, "Great video, man." I'm like, "Hey, I wouldn't reply to them. They're just spam or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, I thought so," or whatever. But then here I come back to his video a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I come back to his video a few days later, and there's Fight the Flat Earth. Man, you should debate me. And he's like, absolutely, I'll tear you apart. What he said made me laugh so much. He's like, I'm seriously afraid you might lose some subscribers from this, man. I'm like, I'm sitting back laughing in my chair. I was like, this is great. And then I commented, I'm sure you saw it, Fight. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I never even thought of offering a debate to him.
That's the
'Cause I
first
gotta
thing I
think
do
of
when I
that more.
find when I find a new flat earther. That's the
Brainy-
first thing I do. And team, this guy, he calls himself Flat Earth Science, and he's got an entire video saying about how because he did one video on flat Earth, people are following him, and like he's getting beaten up in the street and stuff.
So I'm working on a video, and he's sitting there, and he's in like an empty coffee shop, and there's this big lit up window behind him. So Radical's already sent me the audio, and I'm working on a little clip where I was already working on this before I found out Fight was going to debate him. Where he's saying, "I've been followed," and he's in Denmark. Well, I'm gonna have a silhouette of Radical go by the window, and he's like, "Hey, you, open up in there!" And he's shaking the shop doors and shit.
You the flat earther? Kick your ass.
Yeah.
But he talks about how like there was these scientists 50 years ago, and they discovered the Earth was flat, and so the cough virus was released on them. I'm like, come on, like this is terrible.
Oh wow.
Shout out to the heretic
For No
zombie in the
Reason
chat.
says, to who now? I'm
Heretic
sorry.
zombie, someone who knew me from my Married to Xbox days.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah. For No Reason says, FTFE, Team Skeptic, Brainy Beaver. Have you ever... Well, let me know. Jumped on me. Okay, have you ever tried Mad Dog 357 Plutonium 9 hot sauce? It's
Sounds
pretty
good.
hot. I've never tried that, but I've drank plenty of watermelon-flavored Mad Dog 2020, and I would never recommend that to anybody ever in my life, ever again. I don't care how desperate. Drink Listerine before you drink Mad Dog 2020. Not even kidding. Same thing goes with fucking Steel Reserve beer. Don't drink Steel Reserve beer unless you have an affinity for drinking turpentine.
So people are chatting in my Discord, and someone has put a comment that Travis put on his, because he was live streaming at the same time as the debate, and he in the chat he said this to everybody. I provided maths, not science.
I want to say that
Sorry.
TJ
Sorry.
Sharp out there has said that I never say his name right, and it's because it's not TJ Sharp. But I'm forever going to call you TJ Sharp now because you tagged me with the lol and then says never says my name right. So I hope you're recording this, TJ Snape. TJ Snape. Snappy. Snape, whatever. I hope you're recording this because it's the last time I'm ever saying it right. From now moving forward, you are now TJ Sharp.
TJ Sharp.
TJ Hooker? No, wait, that's a movie.
Now you sound like, yeah, now you sound like a fucking secret agent. Yeah, I just gave it. Oh man, I just created a new novel character, TJ Sharp.
Fight, I sent you another
Sharp
image.
in the chat.
Cool. I'm just getting the link for the debate I was just in. A couple of people in the chat are asking for it. Yeah, guys, if you didn't see, it wasn't on my channel. It was on Modern Day Debates, hosted by James, who's awesome at what he does. So the link's there for it. But yeah, let's see what Brainy Beaver just sent me. Probably not safe, I'm guessing.
It's safe enough. All the private parts covered.
I mean, I have questions. A lot of them, actually. Like,
What are you doing typing away?
team. This
Me?
is what
What did I
Brainy.
do?
This is what Brainy just sent me.
Ah!
That's tape on my nipple.
Ah, what is that?
I'm terrified.
Free the nipples. Hashtag everybody.
This is my-
Everybody. Hashtag free the nipples.
This is my new Anana video, you know? She's showing herself off in a bikini. I thought it was unfair that she got to have all the fun.
Oh my god, when you showed me that video, like the original Nana video, and I watched it,
She's crazy.
I couldn't stop watching it. I could not. She is absolutely batshit crazy.
Oh yeah.
I don't
I know
think
that. I
she's
watched
that
the whole
cute,
video. She's
because
insane. She's insane. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's convinced she's the goddess of the earth. She is the reincarnation of Nefertiti, only better. You know that this is her interpretation of herself, right? So she shows this video, and oh my God, Brainy, you pick out the best ones, bro. She's like, you see that one over there? Not a real woman, but look over here at this one. That's a
She's a
real
picture of
woman right
herself.
there.
That's a real woman.
Has a picture of herself.
She like at one point she like spanks her butt or something, goes, damn, I'm sexy, and then slams down on her seat. Like it's ridiculous.
Jackalow Herbmaster just became my latest patron. Thank you very much, my friend.
Bendy, you're so weird.
Hey,
I'm not
Queen-
weird. I'm just funny. Yeah, I'm weird. It's okay.
Yeah, King Orthicone says, FTFE, Team Skeptic, did either of you ever investigate using the 1883 eruption of Krakatoa as globe Earth evidence? How sound works means it can't be flat, and you're absolutely fucking right.
That's interesting.
It's not flat.
No.
That I've already looked into it. I've never really formulated the argument for it, but I have seen someone else suggested it to me. I think the sound wave traveled around the world like 6 times.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean,
And
it's
if
a nice
can track
thing,
the sound waves.
but it's kind of hard to
Hey.
use that as evidence, especially because a flat earther will, ask for it to be repeatable and stuff. Yeah, we understand that absolutely means the Earth's a globe based on the amount of time that you heard the sound and how long it took and everything. But a flat earther will just be like, oh, so you're using an eruption from the 1860s as evidence the Earth is a globe, and you won't be able to convince them of anything else.
Actually, For No Reason just said how painful was it to take off that tape? Well, I will tell you something, For No Reason. That image was taken from an actual video, and luckily I actually left OBS recording when I ripped the tape off. I realized it
Oh.
afterwards, so
Well,
that
there's your-
shit's actually going to be in the video.
Yeah, totally. Helium Phoenix for
Hey,
$5
Curtis, you should have
says.
taken the tape.
Helium Phoenix for $5 says, I just did my first Flerf debunk video, Flerf arguing magnetism instead of gravity, saying natural magnets only attract, showed otherwise. Yes, welcome to the fight against stupidity, Helium Phoenix. What I'm going to
Everybody
do...
go check Helium
yeah.
Felix out.
I
said
will...
Helium Felix. Helium Phoenix.
If you could
Oh, dumb.
tag me in the chat, Helium Phoenix, I will make you a moderator quickly so you can put the link to that in there. So, yeah, always welcome new fighters against stupidity. And Translator Carmanium for $5 says, damn it, Brainy, this is not what I had in mind when I wished to see a bear beaver.
Hey, fight.
Yeah,
Speaking of which,
right?
toss me on the screen for 1 second. Just for 1 second. Don't worry, it's family safe. I promise.
Okay.
Like, I really do, because obviously
Oh
we all know
God,
what it's
hold
about.
on. Family
Okay,
of what? Family of
So
what?
hold on.
You know?
So hold on. The rest of Anana's
Oh,
pictures.
God.
The rest of Anana's pictures actually have her in a bathing suit. So I definitely don't have something like this hanging around waiting for that part. You know. Just
Damn, Brainy, that
just
thing
put it
fits
out
you,
there.
bro.
Yeah, that fits you pretty well.
That thing fits you.
Because my wife has massive tits, and so I guess it has to go a long way around her.
So do you.
So do I.
I have a.
Oh
you know.
yeah, you and fight both fucking redefined man boobs, man. I'm proud of you guys for being so accepting of your boobs.
Oh, did anyone else see Try Thinking in the chat? Like, constantly taking the
Was
shit
he
out
there?
of me. Yeah. He spammed about 10 times how, fight the flat earth here, get your man bras ready.
Dude, he can't make it 1 day. 1 day. The other day, he actually made it the better part of a day, or it had been a couple days, and I was like, oh my god, the guy's actually moved on, and then all of a sudden, there it is on my feed. Oh, fight the flat. There's something I'm like, I commented, I said, you couldn't do it, eh, buddy? Just couldn't let him go. And I send him, like, little love things. Like, I like to send him the, whenever he talks about you, I like to send him, Grease. Summer lovin'. Happened so fast.
Bum, 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 bum.
I send him gifs. I said, we miss him too, buddy.
I've just moderated Helium Phoenix, so he's going to post a link to his new video, his first video in there. Anyone feel free to go and check out a new Flerf debunker, always good. The Heretic Zombie says, #fight the flat chest. Yeah, that's right.
I've been working on it, don't worry.
Jesse N says, hey, can I have a wrench? And let me answer that for you. Jesse, begging for tools is not cool.
Yeah.
If you go actually get a fucking job, that you will one day be able to afford a $3 piece of metal too.
Yeah. Heretic Zombie, who's been watching me for a few years since I used to do stuff on video games. So he's actually seen me go from being fatter than I am now to about 3 stone lighter than this and back up to this. He's watched me yo-yo. Just laughing. Welcome to the Brawlers. Thank you very much for becoming a member. That means you can use the special emojis, like the one of Team trying to whistle.
Don't show that.
Is there really
Yeah,
one? Oh my
Yeah.
god, there is.
Yeah,
That's
he's a jackass.
amazing.
Look at this fucking assault. This assault on my fucking ego.
Burp in our ears, then talk to me. Just kidding.
It's not letting me put in any emojis for some reason. Everyone else put in the
Remember, if you
emojis.
because you
apparently
suck
if
at
you
life.
spam emojis too much, you can actually get banned. We've all found out.
Yeah, they did fix that.
Well, we should test that.
yeah.
Yeah, fight. Why don't you test that? Why don't you just go around and spam emojis in everybody's chat moving forward? Just don't work on videos anymore. I mean, no big
Because
deal.
what had
Nobody
happened,
watches
Markiplier-
anyway, right?
Yeah,
Markiplier asked them to spam the emoji
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, and then
yeah,
they,
and loads of
some
people lost their
spammed it so hard.
channels.
So like it automatically deleted them because of they were spamming, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a pretty harsh hand coming down from the AI. Oh my god.
Daniel Cooper says team equals lack of moobs. Man boobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it all comes down to. I really just, I'm so jealous. If I had just any meat on my bones whatsoever, I wouldn't be fat shaming either of these two idiots. But unfortunately, I'm mostly bones. There's a few organ matter inside of my body, but outside, when it comes to muscle and skin, I mean, it's skin but no muscle.
Yeah. Thing is, what people don't really take into account with me is, yeah, I am a bit overweight, but it's not like I can go off and exercise and stuff, and I probably eat less than 1,500 calories a day, to be honest. It's the fact that I'm disabled, I can't get around much, and my medication, I don't want to be overweight, but I don't really care because it doesn't affect who I am. So the flat earthers that are trying to use it as an insult against me, it just shows their level of, they can't argue the science, so let's just attack the fact that Fight the Flat Earth has tight shirts.
Yeah. We joke about it, but but it's the same thing that they do with me. Ever since I went on camera, the joke with them, he's a meth addict. I've never done meth in my life. Thank you very much. I have all of my original teeth. That's one thing I've heard. Oh, look, he's got those meth teeth. No, I have all of my original teeth. They're all there. They're all straight. I've never had braces in my life, nor have I had cavities. I don't eat a lot of sweets, though. I eat mostly just meat, as everybody knows.
Fuck, I
I'm a
have tons of
fucking proponent of the meat tube in your mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same thing. So, and I don't think you're actually overweight. You know, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I am
because,
overweight.
you
I'm
know,
probably.
I wish I had titties.
I'm probably a stone and a half heavier than I would like to be, but it doesn't bother me. You know, I'm not. You know, it doesn't affect my health. I've got a healthy heart rate.
My
you know,
wife tells me I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My wife still lets me, you know, do wifey things to her, and
Hey, I'm right
sure
right
your
there with
teachers
you.
told you guys y'all were smart too.
yeah. But Glass
Love
Monster,
fat tummies.
another new member, Glass Monster. Welcome to the Scrappers. You can now use the emoji of
Woohoo!
team attempting to whistle.
One day I'll be a big boy with a members thing too, like all of the other channels around me. Every single one of them, in fact.
I think they said
Almost.
by the end
Brainy,
of
not
March.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I've secretly been doing this like
Telling them not to.
like a petition. No, I've done a petition every month to keep Brainy from the members petition.
Yeah.
YouTube tells me as long as I get 10,000 members to sign it every month. So we have this thing going on in my Discord. We just create 10,000 names and sign it. So far, it was just as a test. We wanted to see if it would
Still
work,
roll
if it
two.
actually keep you from making money. And it does. It works. It keeps you from making money. Now the test is how long can we keep it going? So we're going to continue to submit this petition every month until YouTube realizes it's a big fucking joke and decides to let you make money on your channel.
Yeah. Tepu
It's pretty ridiculous.
Tepu to the Tupu asks, "Are you willing to tell us what kind of disability you have?" Yeah, basically, my left shoulder and my left knee don't work at all, really. I may be having my left leg amputated above the knee. I'm not entirely sure yet. There's a lot of physio going on. And it's all to do with something that happened in the military. So yeah, I'm physically disabled on my left side. I can't really walk around. I need to use my walking stick, which, if you guys haven't seen my walking stick, this is the most badass walking stick that you will ever fucking see. Because my wife took a lot of my old Green Lantern comics and put them like
Did you get a fucking Ed
Butchered
Hardy
them.
walking stick or something?
No, my wife made this for me, man. It's like it's loads of Green Lantern stuff, and it's like
That's
totally
actually pretty cool, though.
one of a kind, and it's fucking badass. But yeah, that's
Cronin.
It doesn't really matter, but yeah, that I am disabled in that way.
Hey, I would like to announce your new member, please.
Go on then.
Because you have a new member who has joined the Scrappers, and his name is TJ Sharp. Yeah,
Well-
good job, TJ Sharp.
Welcome, TJ
And
Sharp.
Cronin.
You can use the team
Yeah.
whistling emoji.
Don't use it, TJ. Don't you ever fucking put that out there, man. Nobody needs to see that picture ever. Cronin says, Team Skeptic, I was at the store, saw a 5-pound meat tube, thought
Oops.
of you, should have taken a picture. Cronin, every time I see a 5-pound meat tube, I think of me too. So I totally feel you there.
Framed One says, have I ever hit anyone with that thing? No, I haven't hit anyone, but I did have to go to court for assaulting a woman with it. But I didn't, right? What happened was she came at me, like screaming and scrapping, and I held up the walking stick to push her away, and then she claimed assault. So, yeah.
And then he held up. No, let me re-explain this from another perspective, okay? He held up the walking stick, and she ran into it 7 times with her face, okay? So that's the real story, guys. That's what he said in court. He's like, I didn't assault her. I held the walking stick up to keep her away from me. She just continued to run into it with her face 7 times.
But yeah, that was like before I started. I had a YouTube channel. That was quite a while ago. But no, I've never been in any trouble with the law or anything really. That was the only thing I've ever been to court for, and I had to pay £200, and it was all forgotten. But I didn't assault anyone. I just kind of like, she's come at me, held up the walking stick because I had it in my hand. And next thing I know, like, I didn't think anything of it. I got back in my car, me and my mate drove away, and it was about 2 weeks later. And the police just knocked on my door about midnight, and like, yeah, you're under arrest. I'm like, for fucking what?
Yeah,
You're a
Darth Vader
criminal?
didn't
I didn't
cut
know.
off,
I didn't know I was
Luke's-
associating.
Darth Vader Darth Vader didn't cut off Luke Skywalker's hand either. He just set his lightsaber down right on top of the skin with force. I could just see that argument coming from you, Fight. I
Yeah.
didn't do it. She ran into the curved end several times. I was grabbing it by the bottom. I kept pulling it back to get it away from her, but my shoulder doesn't work, so it kept coming back to the same spot, which was also where her face was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
So anyone that didn't see the debate from earlier, I debated the plain truth on modern day debates. It was a shit show. There was about 700, nearly 800 people watching, so I think it had a good turnout for them, which is always nice.
I get so confused with all the planes because there's like plain truths and plain societies and infinite planes and plain this and planes that. And,
Yeah.
They
Like
can
I
all
found
be
a
summed
flat
up
Earth- what
by
is it,
one
flat Earth-
word.
Idiots.
They can all be summed up by one word. No, plain stupidity. That's it.
Yeah.
I found a
on
guy who's
anybody
going
with the
after
word
Flat
plain
Earth
in their
Aussie
name.
Jesus. He's going after Aussie Jesus' title. He's like perfect hippie. I was gonna send it to Aussie Jesus and tell him somebody's going for his role. You should
Yeah.
see the guy. He's like perfect.
So, team, apparently you're going to be debating Aussie Jesus on modern day debates.
I hear.
Yeah, he wants a piece of me. That's what he said. I want a piece of team. As he sipped
my
on
God.
his piss.
So he's going to basically say perspective, vanishing point, and distance diminution over and over.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about him.
No.
It's fine.
Personally, I've said I won't
symbolic.
debate him anymore because I genuinely think he has some problems upstairs. Like, I mean, there's no other reason
I'm
why
gonna
you
be
can
polite
think.
to
Yeah.
him.
There's no other reason why you can think
gonna be
giants
polite.
dug the moon out of the Grand Canyon and filled it with helium, put it in the sky to mock us for worshipping the sun, and that the sun is an interdimensional portal to God, and that pendulums are controlled by demons unless you have something wrong in your fucking head.
Well, I won't lie that I'd be okay with debating Flat Earth Aussie Jesus likely, but sometimes some of these people you debate, they don't bring anything of actual substance to the table, and yet they bring so many fancy words and so much, like, they've done so much research into shit that you haven't fathomed even that they would talk about, that sometimes that's where I feel like when I watch you guys debate them, I'm like, wow, I mean, I just don't even know what I would say to that, not because he's right, just because, like, what, like some of these things they come up with are pretty, like they take advanced parts of physics and misunderstand them. Well, then I have to go and find that advanced parts of physics so that I can properly understand it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is the thing. So that's where I sometimes
Jesse
wonder in a
ends-
debate if some people might school me. Sorry, go ahead.
Jesse ends in the chat says, "Thanks for the help, guys." I'm sorry, Jesse, but the help you need, we're not providing.
Yeah, that you need someone that
It's
can
gonna
give you a
require
padded room and
insurance
a jacket.
money. Yeah, yeah, and a helmet, preferably one with a face mask.
Yeah. I mean, like I started the debate off with, it's not a debate. I say that I'm debating these people, but it's not a debate because you can't debate
Point and
the
laugh.
objective truth. I'm there to just let this flat earther show how stupid he is over and over and over. And that's all that they're ever going to do because they can't ever win a debate because they're fucking wrong. And they're not just wrong, they're fucking wrong.
Oh shit.
Tim Osmond had asked me what I thought I was bringing to the table like about a year ago now, and when I accidentally went into a live chat that I didn't realize
He
he was
just
in.
wants
and I
your
was
nudes.
found myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. He's triggered every time something like that comes out. But he asked me what I thought I was bringing to the debate or bringing to the flat Earth or the globe Earth discussion, and I said, I think I'm doing it, aren't I? I said people are laughing and we're pointing at them and having a great time at the same time. I was like, that's all I want to do. I don't think they're right, so why should I get onto a debate level with them? Because they're so wrong, and no matter what you say, they will somehow, some way, still seem to think that they're either right or that they pulled a win out of the discussion.
Yeah.
So it's just not worth it. I mean, in some ways, but you know what I mean. As an
is exactly like, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, for entertainment purposes, it's great. But if you're really thinking about trying to convince a flat earther of anything, arguing with a flat earther is exactly the same thing as arguing with a stop sign. It's never going to say anything else. it's always going to say stop. And with a flat earther, it doesn't matter. You can give them all the evidence in the world, but guess what? They're just going to continue to go, nope, it's flat. Nope, it's flat.
The thing to you guys and Sonny was that's what it was like. It was just no matter what you said, he would like, it seems like it could be glowing things on the dome. Like it just seemed like no matter what you said, he just had to come up with some bullshit answer.
Stuart Campbell, who's been listening to my story about a crazy woman and me ending up in court, has changed the meaning of FTFE to flat thumps frightened English woman.
I like it. I like it.
Except she's Scottish.
And then Chef Allen, a little bit below that, says, "Can you give us a bright 50 decibel yellow whistle, please?" I think maybe what I should do is maybe that's why I'm not whistling, because I'm trying to whistle at too low of a decibel. Maybe I should just try really hard to make it really loud one time. Should I try that?
You're gonna tell us we can't hear it
Turn up
on
my
the
mic
dog
too, so
spectrum.
everybody can hear it.
Yeah.
You guys just didn't hear it. It was too loud. My dog ran around.
Jesse
All right,
Ends.
here we go. I'm
go
going
on.
full loud right now. Go ahead.
Go on.
No,
No, go on.
Go ahead.
You first.
Interrupt me. Go ahead. No. You go. It's your channel, right?
You go.
You got bigger breasts than I do. Go ahead. I always make that a fucking point of contention. If you have a bigger breast than me, you shall go first.
All right. Well, Jesse Ends says, "If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Show me." No problem. There you go. Earth's not flat. Game over.
All right.
fake.
So while he
CGI.
takes that all
Just gotta
in,
get
I'm about to give him his 50 decibel yellow whistle right here. Okay. I'm gonna attempt it. It's gonna be loud. Whatever comes out is gonna be loud. Whether it's a mixture of voice, spit, and breath, or if it's actually like a train whistle, I have no idea. But here it goes. Ready? And I'm gonna try. I'm not doing this just to fucking be shitty.
It's too green. You need more yellow.
The yellow doesn't make it happen better.
Why is there a bunch of dogs outside barking?
Oh god, my
thought I heard
dog's
a dog.
shitting his pants right now. I hit the yellow note for my dog pissed all over the floor.
Just in case anyone has never seen what Team looks like when he's trying to whistle, this is what he looks like when he's trying to whistle.
That's
Oh
amazing.
fuck.
It never gets old.
That's not how I look. That was like a lower than 5 decibel whistle. That was me. That was one of these. I know because I'm making the face right now. Yeah, I look so handsome when I do that. I feel so good when I try to. I know I'm putting 100% effort in. Hold on. You hear it. It's there. It's just if I had a noise reducer, if I had a breath reducer that I could throw onto my whistle sound and an amplifier, you would absolutely hear the most beautiful C note whistle of your life.
Jesse Ends says
Fuck
those
outta here.
hills are too far away. Yeah, those hills are too far away, and that proves that we're not on a flat plane because they'd be above that red line. It's pretty simple, dude. I mean, I don't know how more simple I can make it, honestly. But anyway, we're probably going to shut this down in a minute, guys. I just wanted to go live, have a little laugh with you, and appreciate you hanging around, team. And thank you very much for coming on, Brainy. If you guys
Thanks for having me.
didn't see the debate, it was on the channel Modern Day Debates, so please go and check that out. It was great fun. Always fun. In fact, I'll just quickly post the link there in case no one has seen it. I'm half cut because I did
I had a good time, guys.
11 shots of tequila during the debate because
Wow.
you kept saying Aether Band.
Did you have a
Ether
game
band.
going on?
Ether band. Describe the fucking shit. What is a
Yeah.
goddamn ether band? Oh, it's a layer of ether. So
Yeah.
what is it?
So what is
it's
it?
an ether band. What's a layer of
Quantify it
ether?
for me.
It's
Tell
an
me
ether
what
band.
it actually fucking is.
Yeah.
But no,
You use
even
it
in
to
What
this,
is
start
it? What is it? What are its properties?
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Ether
does
band,
it
that's
affect
right.
the natural world around us? You know, you really got to ask them the hard questions. Like, how does it affect the natural world around us? Why is it important? We can't see anything because of it.
We can
Why?
we can always
Because
we
it's
can always
the ether band.
do the lemon bird. Sorry, I was predicting you being done. My bad. You could always do the lemon bird. Like, I don't know. It could be mystical things on the glass.
Budumch. Fuck's sake, man.
This lemon bird.
But if anyone ever debates the plain truth, old handlebar mustache Travis, the phrase "cool story, bro" really fucking winds him up. Like,
Oh yeah, go run
Yeah.
over to his chat and be like, "Hey, I saw your fight with FTFE. Cool story, bro." Or saw your debate. No, I said your fight. Saw your debate with FTFE. Cool story, bro. He'll be block.
Oh, and Truth Troll for God turns up with a comment about the Black Swan saying 6 horizons. Yes, you're right. There's 6 fucking horizons. That's because there's refraction in that photo. But so here we go. Black Swan debunked. Game over. And Glass Monster for $2 Canadian dollars
that's
says
because of the refraction. That's because of the refraction right there.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, fuck's
normally
sake.
it always looks like you could see fucking 1,000 miles out, but on days when it's clear like that, it causes the light to bend because that's what light does.
and yeah, Jeff Roberts is right. He also hates it when you say refraction is a thing. And Glass Monster for $2 Canadian dollars says my cat whistles better than Team Skeptic. Any response?
Yeah,
to
and
you?
Graham
said
Price,
that? Blocked.
Glass
Blocked.
Monster.
Who said that?
Glass Monster.
Glass Monster. I feel sorry for your cat. Cats aren't supposed to whistle.
Thanks for
and
watching,
Graham
guys.
Price, I agree that Lemon Bird is a pretty nice guy. He's at the very least, he's good to debate. He doesn't, he's worth talking to. Let's put it that way. But
Yeah.
his answers
Who?
are still Lemon Bird. He's just as avoiding, and his
Oh,
answers
okay.
are just as out.
Oh,
But at
Lemon
least
Bird
he's a
is
friendly
the
person.
yeah.
I thought you were about to say Travis.
Lemon Bird's the master
No.
of like word salad. But guys, it's time to
Oh,
go
yeah.
to bed. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna have my video out ready for tomorrow because tomorrow I've actually got a day planned with my family. I'm taking my wee boy and the rest of us to see the new Sonic movie because my wee boy goes off on a school trip on Monday and I won't see him for a week. So we're gonna spend a day doing family things. So I'll probably have my next video out on Monday. But apart from that,
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was actually not bad from you.
Hold on. That was Abellis, I think. Yeah, Abellis says, try moving your lower jaw forward a bit when you whistle. Check this out.
I mean, it's still not great.
It's there. It's coming through. I just did it. I know I did. Now that face is even more fucked up than the face you already have. There's no way in hell I'm whistling like that on camera.
Right. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I will see you again soon. And remember, stupidity is not a right. Fight the flatter.
Fight the flock, fight the flock.
Y'all have a good night.
Fight the flock, 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 fight the flock.
That was good. Thanks for having me.